So, on YouTube, nothing gets viewers' blood boiling quite like a tier list. So, like the narcissist I am, I decided I was qualified to rank the stand of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders. However, I wasn't going to rank them on something silly like power or coolness or whatever. No, instead, I ranked them on how useful these fictional, magical ghosts would be in my day-to-day life. That way, no one can say I'm wrong. Now, in case you don't know, JoJo's is a popular manga and anime series that consists of a handful of different parts. Specifically, in part 3, they introduced the concept of stands, aka a way to draw even more big, buff men. And I mean, can you blame them? In part 3, however, stands had just been introduced, which means they were a little underdeveloped. Still, there were like one or two that actually had some use, I think. Regardless, I had fun making this despite the bizarreness of the show. We are going to rank all of these are it's really not a lot. All of the part 3 stands. I'm pretty sure there's some that are pretty bad. Starting off pretty rough, Anubis, this guy, the stand that is literally just evil. This shit is just evil style. I'm not part of that freak club, the evil style gods. Generally, I think most of the gods are pretty bad. This is one of the Darbies. All right, let's go read up on that one. See, but this one, okay, yeah. So he can see intent, but also he's kind of evil. Again, evil style. So he steals the souls of people who admit defeat. So if I have this stand, I can't ever to anyone play any game ever. If I'm on like Marvel Rivals, let's say, and I kick ass with Penny Parker, I just steal the souls of like 10-year-olds, you know? Like that's not my vibe. I don't fuck with that. Seeing intent is nice. That's a little good, but there's stands that like low-key do that already, but better. This is like the worst of all. I'm gonna say a little detrimental because it has like things that can help. And then what's this, Bassett? I don't know if getting huge bazonkers is part of the stand or not. Why did that happen then? I don't remember. I don't remember why that happened. If that's part of it, then like that's here. You know, because like that's the definition of this. Like that wouldn't hurt. I would love some large bazongers, you know. But other than that, one, it's literally useless if you get anywhere near it. But also the ability to just create an outlet is pretty nice. But then it's like if anyone tries to use it at all, I don't know if that includes her. I guess not, because she's close to herself, so it wouldn't work. So you would just have to be really close to anyone else who used it. So I'd say this is like not super impactful because it's like that is just an outlet, you know. If the bazongers are part of it, then it goes here, but it's just here for me right now. This is cream, right? Vanilla cream or vanilla ice, was it? I don't see how this could be helpful at all. I don't know if the stand can work on yourself, you know, so I don't know if he can just send me to the fucking Shadow Realm. I mean, I guess it's like if you want to get rid of something, like if you want to commit murder, this is your guy. Like you can get rid of all the evidence and also the body. I gotta be honest, I don't think in the day-to-day I'm really going to commit murder all too often, so I would say he's not the most impactful of all stands. I'd say he's less impactful than this for sure. Okay, this is situationally terrible for me. I can't swim, so this bitch actually just does nothing for me. It would just screw me over, especially if it creates like a whirlpool. I can't fucking do that. I would just kind of be screwed. I would say it's a little detrimental to me, actually. I think it's more detrimental than this guy is. This fucking thing, this stupid baby stand, I mean, it literally does nothing for me. I'm not going out and attacking people in their dreams, and I don't think it would do anything in my own dream, so it's like, why do I want this? I don't want this thing. I'm gonna say this is like pinnacle of not really all that big a deal, you know? The thing about a lot of these is they're just kind of evil. That his only ability is to go into people's dreams, and I'm not particularly into that. What the fuck is this thing? This weird little bug thing. Ebony Devil. Right. This one fucking sucks. This one, I'm gonna make this... It's not more harmful than Anubis. That's for sure. But this thing just makes creepy ass dolls. And that's terrifying. And like, you have to be wronged first for this to do anything. So already for this to have any effect at all that I would care about whatsoever, someone's gotta fuck me over hard enough for him to be worth it, which is just not what I want. This is just bringing bad luck upon yourself. I'm not gonna doom myself to have a creepy little doll go out and kill someone. This might be not more detrimental than Anubis, because Anubis is a little bitch. But that's pretty high up there in terms of really just fucking you over for no reason, you know? But Whole Horse, now that's something. His little gun thing, whatever the hell it's actually called, Whole Horse, that's pretty helpful. Like, I know you don't need a gun all the time, you know? It's not like I'm going out and it's like, oh, I wish I had a gun right now. But it's like, that's pretty good. Like, instant self-defense no matter what, for free. I live in America. I know my rights. This is Second Amendment the stand. It's a lot more effective than a little dingy little pocket knife. So I'd say this is pretty handy, at least in my situation. Now this fucking thing, I would say this is also pretty just actually bad. Like, this thing is just gonna fuck me over somewhere in life, right? Like, I'm not crazy for that. It creates parasites that take over people's bodies. Why would I ever want to do that? Like, there's no person where I'd be like, you know, you specifically should have a weird little freaky worm thing inside your body, and also I hate you. And then even then, like, I've thought about becoming a doctor, and then I gotta deal with this thing. Like, absolutely fucking not. I guess I could be really rich off of that though. Like, infecting people, and then all of a sudden they're magically cured when they come in and see me because I just like recall my stand or whatever. That could be good. That's still evil, so I'm gonna say this is just actually harmful. The water guy? I mean, this is just water, you know? Like, water's nice. It's just a hand. It's an extra hand. He is literally a helping hand, guys. Come on. I don't have to get up ever again. I just send my little water guy. He gets things for me. That would be awesome. That'd be so helpful for streaming, you know? I can just make it grab me a fucking soda. This is literally my infant son when I tell him to grab me a beer. This is a pretty... I would even say this goes up more than the Emperor. I fuck with the hand a little bit, I think. Now this thing, what the fuck is this thing? Is this the little freak? Yeah, the Hanged Man. God, no. That would be awful. I have multiple mirrors in my apartment and I live with other people. I don't want to just be like, oh, you wanted to brush your hair, fucking poke out your eyeball. Hell no, dude. When would I ever need to use this? I think it's more harmful than the creepy doll thing and more harmful than the parasite. No. Yeah, I just think it sucks. Now we're on to something that actually has some complication to it. So, Hermit Purple, already gonna be pretty useful, but it's between these two. Because, okay, Hermit Purple has two main abilities, right? So he can do the same shit that this can do. You know, just make it go grab you, whatever. I don't know if the range is necessarily as good, but also Spider-Man. There's always that. He can just Spider-Man off of shit. I live in a city. Fuck yeah, I could literally be Spider-Man. Like, come on, guys. That's perfect for me. And no one would even be able to see, so I would just look awesome. And that leaves no webs, too. That's pretty good. I could make a killing off of being Spider-Man. And then also, he has his, like, future sight, right? But it's, like, kind of bad, and it just destroys whatever you use it on. Is that right? Doesn't it just explode whatever you touch when you use it for future sight? I guess this would be like peak stalker energy, right? Like if I wanted to use this to like stalk someone or something, this would be pretty good. So this is like this is just like seeing things, you know? This is just, I have Instagram. This doesn't help me, and it just destroys a camera. Cameras are not cheap, you know? Cameras are kind of expensive. That could be nice, you know? Sometimes, you know how good that would be for communication? Like I would be able to formulate thoughts so much better. I could just say things and it'd be so easy. I kind of think that's helpful. I think he's earning his spot as like #1 so far. This is like, I would never ever be lost ever. Back home, like where I live when I'm not in school, we live in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Just an always map where I don't have service would be beautiful. I can just do anything. Out of dust on an unpaved road, that is literally 100% of the roads back where I live. That would be very, very helpful. And then seeing if something has been tampered with, that's fine. I can uncrash a plane, which is not what Joseph is known for, so I don't know why they use that. Hierophant Green, I just don't think, I mean, it's just a lot of tentacles, you know? I don't think I want a lot of tentacles. It's kind of gross actually. But he can like turn into shapes. Like his tentacles can turn into things. So I think that's honestly better than this. Like these two together would be beautiful, both of them. That's like a beautiful combo right there. But I don't think by itself, and then you have like the Emerald Splash, but do you care? How often do you need to hit a lot of things at once with emeralds? And obviously you don't keep them because they're stands, so like I don't think so. Maybe if this was like Minecraft or some shit, but no. I don't like this thing. You know what, let's just change this to not impactful at all. This is just, it doesn't impact me at all. I don't care. This thing is like whatever. It just can be in minerals, and why would you want that? I am not affected by this guy whatsoever. This is like the least not impactful, I think. So this can go here. That has like impact, you know? And then this guy, he just makes it really cold, right? If I could use this to fly, that would be nice too. This could be nice though, like you're somewhere, like it's saying like you're somewhere real hot. You could use that, cool down a bit. That would be helpful. I've been hot before. I've been real warmed up, and you know, that would have been real nice to have a stand who can just make me a little colder. Okay, hear me out on this guy. So I know his wishes aren't like real, you know? Like they're fake. But surely he controls what the clay things do. So that's pretty helpful. You can just have a bunch of little minion guys and they can do whatever you tell them to. Like, yes, fetch me the moon, my minions. Please, this would be nice. I think this could be good. Now Justice does the same thing theoretically, just a little grosser. Like, I know it's nasty, you're using dead people, but like those are still little helpers. It would smell really bad though. I think this is just the worst version of this, because you get 3 little minions with this guy, or as many as you ask for really, and that can just be in one wish. This, you get a few little minions, but they're really gross and smell bad. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Now we're getting into like real criminal territory, because this could be pretty helpful. Like, you can look like anyone in the world, but also like, how are you gonna use that in a way that isn't like committing a crime? But at the same time, like, imagine what you could do with that. You could just rob a fucking bank and no one would even be able to know, because it wouldn't be you. But then like you can trace yourself back to that, I guess. It's like, I think it's the least handy here, you know? Because sure, you could like use this, whatever, but then you're like, that's traceable. Like you could like frame people, but also we got like deepfakes and shit. We got AI for that. AI already is used to frame people for saying shit they didn't say. Like, come on. I would even put it down here. Like, it's just not necessary. It could be fun, like a little prank, you know, but it's just not useful anymore. I think in today's day and age, it's not helpful. Okay, these things, like, it doesn't really do much for me. If I get hurt, someone else gets hurt too. That's just like revenge. I don't really want that. I guess it's not super detrimental, but it's like, I don't want that. I would feel bad. Call me an empath, but I would just feel bad using this guy. I wouldn't feel great about it. I don't think I would like having this. And then, I guess we're in the same spot with Magician Dread. He's got total control over fire. Like, these two are like interchangeable. He's got total control over ice. He's got total control over fire. and then this guy's water, but only a little bit of water. And that's like good, because it's like, oh, you're like cold, okay, just whip up a fire. So this is like helpful for sure, and you can cook with it. I guess that's the main difference here. You can cook with this, so like that's cool. I honestly think this is more handy than this is. Like the gun is still just a gun, you know? Okay, this is, I think this is one of the most detrimental. Not like more detrimental than these guys. More detrimental than these guys actually, just not as bad as Anubis yet. And you wanna know why? Because literally he is the anti-gambling stand. Because if you think about it, why would you want to not play against the people who are losing against you? That's free money. If these people are actively doing worse than you in poker, why would you want to keep their souls? Like, that is not what I want. I wanna re-gamble against the people who are obviously bad at gambling. God knows I don't want them to just disappear. That just leaves less people bad at gambling. That means more people who will beat me at gambling. I don't want that. Absolutely not. Besides being mind controlled, there's nothing else worse than being bad at gambling. So, actually the only people I gamble against are my grandma. I don't want to see my grandma's soul, dude. Absolutely not. That is one of the most harmful stands. This one too. This one fucking sucks. I don't want to just have all of my friends turn into infants. Anyone who's in my shadow, they just turn into a baby. I don't want that. That is the opposite of what I want. I guess the only use I could see is like, oh, my kid's so cute, I don't want her to grow up. Problem solved, you know? Like right there. We have the answer to your issue here. We have the solution, but I don't particularly want that for anyone else. I guess I could make my cats cute again. Look at her. Hold up. See her? She used to be a baby. She used to be cute. Okay, goodbye. Anyways, this guy, what am I gonna, I guess if I want to skewer, but it's like, I don't care. Time freeze would be pretty damn nice, I think. I don't see a reason why it would be bad. You could just like chill for a bit. I've seen theories that the time freeze only progresses if your stand is moving, and it's like, okay, then I just sit still, dumbass, don't move. And then like that's it. I can just like, I can sleep in a little bit, you know, get my hours back. That's fine. I think it would be pretty nice to have. And then this, oh my gosh, that's like the best fucking stand ever. You can just see the future, and it's like going to happen no matter what. Your future will happen. Abso-fucking-lutely. I will gladly just see the future. That would be so helpful. It would take so much doubt out of my life. And then it's like I can just not look at it if it's like getting detrimental or whatever. Like, sure, that's fucking awesome. I will gladly take that. For sure. Iggy stand. Iggy, the fool. I mean, it's cool. It wouldn't hurt, you know? It's not anything special. It's probably the worst out of all of these, because it's like, I can make some sandcastles, you know? I could be really good at sandcastles. That would be pretty cool. And he can like fly, you know? He can be used to fly. It's just I would have to be on a beach to use him, which is a little annoying, you know? But it's like, he's cool. The fool is alright. Actually, I don't think you really need to. I think if you just want to use him well, you need to be on a beach. But he can just be, he is just sand. That is what he is. So it's like, it's cool. I'm gonna use them, fly around. These two, they can throw me around. They're pretty strong. That's pretty nice too. They're pretty strong. So you can use these guys. They can just lift shit for you, you know? I mean, I'm not ranking them on, oh, they're pretty strong, because they're all pretty strong. Like, this guy can lift shit too, but his ability isn't lifting shit. His ability is a fucking pocket dimension, which I don't want. Anyways, this guy. Yellow Temperance is his name, right? That's what he is? Okay, so this one, I don't know what to think about this guy. Like, I think he's pretty similar to this, right? Because the only difference is you're like really like bulky with him, and you can like fuck up other people too. But I don't want to fuck up other people, so I could just disguise myself. But it's like a better disguise. Like, this one is more effective, right? Because this one is just kind of whatever. This one is like good, you know? And you're like fucking invulnerable while you're that guy too. So I'd say this one is pretty good. And yeah, that is every fucking part 3 stand. Look at this shit. Man, these stands are something else. I guess I didn't realize how many part 3 stands are actually just kind of dookie. I don't really care. Maybe we'll do part 4 at some point. Definitely we'll do part 5. Part 5 stands are fucking awesome. But yeah, that's it.